Hello guys, it's Zuzu. 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 주주입니다. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to make bite-like wounds from a vampire and make the skin look irritated and also make some faints so that you can make this vampire bite as gory as you want. So let's go and make some vampire wounds. For this tutorial we're using quite a lot of materials, but this doesn't mean the tutorial is hard to do. For more information about the materials, check the description down below. Start by taking a bit of DermaWax. If it's too hard, you can soften the wax a bit with a hairdryer. Knead the wax until it becomes softer and sticky. Roll it into 2 balls in your hand. Place the wax where you want it to be. Use a bit of cleansing cream on your spatula to prevent it from sticking to the wax. And start smoothing the wax onto your skin. Take your time with this. If you feel like there's too much wax, you can always use your spatula to take some of it off. Reapply the cream if necessary on your spatula. Repeat this step for the second bite mark as well. When you're happy with the wax sculpting, use the other end of the spatula to make a hole. Here I'm also pressing the wax a bit so that it's not sticking out too much. You can always work on the wax until you're happy. Then use some cleansing cream in your fingers to smooth it out even more. Next is using the translucent powder to take away the shine. Once we're done with sculpting, it's time to paint. I use a Stipple sponge and a dark pink face paint with a lot of water and dab it onto my skin around the wax. The reason why I'm using a lot of water is to dilute the color. Then I use a tissue to dry the paint. I repeat this step with a dark red and then mix of the pink and the blue to create different shades. Layering colors will make the look realistic. painting the surrounding area, I use a brush and paint the inside of the bite mark with black. Alright you guys, I'm really sorry, unfortunately my camera stopped filming suddenly, but what I did was I used a bit of a makeup remover and dabbed it onto my skin to take away some pink paint around the wound and make it a little bit less intense. I actually wasn't happy with the wax, I thought it was still too big. Luckily you can always change it. Just remember to use the powder again after the cream because the cream will make it shiny. After painting the inside black, use the brown and then the dark red. This is how we layer the inside of the wound. To create a nice flesh tone, you can also use a bit of pink at the top. With an even smaller brush, use a turquoise paint and create a vein. Use a lot of water to dilute the paint to make it more transparent. For my vein color, I also used light grey and blended the two colors. Dab with a tissue to dry the colors. Repeat until you're happy. First, I'm using a bit of blood paste for the inside of the bite wounds to give it more texture. adding the blood paste, I use a bit of fake liquid blood. You can add as much as you want and make it just as gory as you want too. And that's how you make a vampire wound. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos about SFX, cosplay, Korea or Japan, then don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye bye!